Patrick, totally understandable, dude. I updated the game, so we're good, right, Patrick? New update just went out. Hi, Snapthorn. I did join. I just saw that. I'm doing well. How are you? Sorry, I'm just getting everything situated. Bada boom. Hello, everyone. Good evening for a lot of you. Fire update, by the way. Really? I guess there is quite a bit fixed here. Oh, you know what I need to do? Give me this link. We need to go into our discussions. Addressed again and tested. Wait, this should be fixed. I'm sorry for the delayed game. For the delayed fix to the game. Can I link my other... Maybe I won't link any patch. Discussions. Fix game keeps crashing. Should be fixed in most recent update. Thank you for your patience. Please PM me on Discord. Should I say DM, direct message? Please DM me on Discord. I am sorry. I should say that first. I'm sorry. Should be fixed in the most recent. Thank you for your patience. Please DM me on Discord. Post comment. Pretty fun and challenging. Protective boots gets you soft locked. Should be fixed in most recent patch. Hold on. I'm sorry. Should be fixed in most recent patch. I appreciate the patience. Please DM me on Discord. Can't stay long? No worries, Snapthorn. Hey, bye, Patrick. Sleep well, dude. Have fun in the Broadway show, Snapthorn. Jeez, that sounds dope. Also, hello, Kiwi. Patrick, we're cool. You said we're cool if I update the game, right? I guess that's whatever. Controllers report with the Sonic Casino's not stuck. I think that's all of it. Okay. Starting. See you, Snapthorn. Alright. That was a good patch. Now... Now I just need to get to work. Where? Oh, I'm redoing worms. Because I guess when you jump on them, they're busted. Godot 3.5. Where's my Godot 3.5 at? It's right there. Feathered serpent. Okay. I could try and update it to the newest Godot 3 patch, but I'm scared. It's like it requires a special kind of jank for my game to continue working. Well, also really quick, what's on the docket for Thy Cosmos stream today? Schedule. Thursday, no stream. I'm sorry, it's Wednesday, no stream? Never mind. Announcements. Did someone react to this already? Oh, yeah. Elcob, I know that well picture. Oh, the one that I was just looking at? Wait, where the heck was it? Oh, dude, I could have sworn I saw it like 2 seconds ago. No way it was in general, dude. It was in art. I don't know, I literally was looking at it this morning. Yeah, here it is. Hey! Yeah, but this is old, dude. This is July. Prodigal Son Games. You can sun him down, but he will come back, for he cannot be kept down. It's sundown. Wait, what the heck? I have a filter set up for it now. Oh, that was the most recent thing you had to do, right? Kiwi! Thank you for the gifted sub to Prodigal Son Games. Wow, thanks for keeping the community together. I appreciate that. Thank you. 2 away from our 50 sub goal. Okay, we're gonna dive in here to, oh yeah, worms. First off, I actually want to see what happens. Kiwi said to jump on a worm and see what has to happen. Now I have to watch. Yep, you're stuck now. Gandalf Grey hype train. Gave out a community sub. Gandalf, dude. Thank you, dude. 49 out of 50, 1 away. You gave it to Fish Bread. Also, welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? Dang, 2 gifted. Dude, right out the gates. I've been streaming actually on the stream like less than 5 minutes. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Elcob has sent in the filter. Oh, yo, what? There's a filter to the well water. Oh, my goodness. This is like a ginormous version of my filter. Because I just had the tiny one underneath my sink. Good, good. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'm doing well. I'm doing better. But my sickness has now been given to my wife and my baby. I was taking some time this morning to take care of them, making some tea. Oh, yeah, this is so interesting because this is exactly what mine looks like underneath my sink, but just like tiny. So that's really cool. I had a lot of iron in my water, needed a decent filter. Yeah. Wow. How did you find that out? Did you send out your water for testing, or? Because it's definitely interesting. I'm scared to do that because I know that there's services like, oh, test your tap water, test the water in your home. I'm like, I don't want to know. I already am so paranoid about that stuff. I don't want to know. Also, by the way, thanks for starting the hype train, Gandalf Grey. I have no idea how this works, though. Unlock these emotes when we've already, like, made it to these hype train levels. It's like every time I get there, I get that emote. I have no idea. Oh, you bought your own tester. Oh, what the heck? I guess because if you're going to be continually iterating, you want to know. Imagine you tested it and it was 99% PE. Like, I have not hit well water. I have hit a sewage system. No. Elcob. Thank you. Gifted sub, dude. And I've now hit my Twitch subscriber goal, everyone. Thank you. Atlas has diapers for another week. Elcup, it's like $25 on Amazon to get water test strips. Oh, I didn't know that. But what do they really test for everything? Like heavy metals and the microplastics that everyone is so hyper fixated on? Kiwi says nice. Very nice. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to go jump on a worm now and see what happens. Oh, and there's the message from Cannon with the victory music. What does it say? If you think you can, you cannon. Thanks, everyone, for helping Matt hit his goal. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take it and buy water testing strips. Lots of things. They only give you one lead test strip? Oh, lead. Oh, that's a big one. But the other tests get you like 100 strips? Oh, okay. Well, that is fascinating. Oh my gosh. You know, I might have just made that effect a little too over the top, don't you guys think? Okay. Okay, worms anytime? Anyone got worms for me? Oh my, the temple area and the city area are so much better with the new patch, by the way, because I added in sounds and just fixed glaring issues. Oh yeah, also we're going to be adjusting NPCs. That's what it really was, but we can fix worms really quick because I don't think they'll take long. But I do remember I was going to change the NPC dialogue system. Because I guess it's best to have them pull from a JSON file. And then you can have it pull based on the language, and it just makes things easier. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Because I do want to eventually translate this game into other languages. I've been told by Kiwi that they would help me. And Dominic. What am I doing? I don't care about any of this stuff. I just want sub goal met. Whoa, that's a cool thing. Sub goal met 50 out of 50. Hype train's over. Thanks, everyone. See, that's the thing. We were looking at it 2 seconds ago with all these locked emotes, but didn't say I unlocked an emote. So I have no idea how you're supposed to get those other ones. At the level 1, level 2 level. Okay, worms, perfect. Exactly what we have been waiting for. Okay, so I stepped on the worm. What happens if I get in the way? Does the worm freak out? No. Well, it seems like these worms work fine then. I was worried. So these worms actually don't need to be redone if they work fine. And maybe I don't want them to be able to interact with chests so that if anything breaks, they're not walking on the chest. So I think that's probably the only thing I'll fix here with at least the level 1 worms. So let's go worm. Oh, which is actually not called worm. It's called crawling enemy, one of the first enemies I ever made. Maybe it's just gas worms. Yeah, we'll have to test that. But I think it's probably the crystal worms too. I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Also, I guess I have to adjust the hitboxes on my stream avatars. I've been told they're scuffed. So he has a collider. Yeah, like my player was standing on the worm. It just didn't affect the worm. Because the worm only cares about the world. Wait, the world in layer 32. What the freak is layer 32? Oh, layer 32 is my... Oh. No, yeah, layer 32 is my... Maybe I won't change anything. If they're working fine as is, don't change anything. But layer 32 is my invisible walls on the sides of everything. Okay, crawling enemy. I think they're actually good. So that's nice. We don't have to redo worms here. Let's just pop right into the NPC then. So first things first, I'm the realist. No, first things first. We're gonna have, or I want to do a system where a box pops up. There's the head, and then they say it's kind of more like Hades. And this way, players are encouraged to actually interact with the NPC to progress the storyline. And then, hey, who knows? Maybe we'll do what El Cop says and make it so you can kill the NPCs. So no need to get crazy with it right now. Let's just very quickly just test it out here. Oh, and you know what? I actually have a HD drawing of Gilly we can use. Because Gilly actually comes from a different board game I made. And actually my wife drew Gilly. I'm obviously going to change it because it looks a little crazy and monstery. But we can use it as a base for now. Here it is, Giljaw. There it is. With the axe and everything. Hold on, I feel like there should be a better one I can pick. I do see paint. Hold on, let me go to the paint.net bases. Maybe I can pull it from there. Giljaw. This says Giljaw, but it's not the Giljaw. Oh no. I might not have it. Huh. Yeah, no, that's definitely not the Giljaw. Is this it then? Is this, I'm just stuck with this? Or is there art? Maybe it's in testing. It's probably in testing. Actually, it doesn't look like it's in testing. Dang, shoot. Might have to do this the hard way. Yeah, I might have to do this the hard way. Alright. No big deal. Give me this. Now, how big is each pixel? Oh, they're huge. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll just... The way that we do this easy is we just sprite size and we just put it down 50% every time. And it should remain in its correct proportions and everything. I think we do this one more time. Yep. Nice. Oh, no. No, yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay, yeah, weird. I'll got lots of things. Oh, sorry, I already read that. Never mind. I jumped too high up in chat. Okay, give me this. We delete everything in there. We paste this back in here. Wait, is this my 60? Okay, 64 by 64 might be way too big. Let's do 32 by 32. Maybe a little bit bigger than 48 by 48. Something like this. Shift H. And then we will just get rid of the background here. Nice. And then we're going to have ourselves a good little portrait to use. Hopefully. I do want to give it a very comically, like a big black outline. Obviously, there's not going to be, well, it might be. I better hold my tongue. Placeholder art oftentimes ends up being the real art. I remember seeing a post that's like, there's no such thing as placeholder art. It's just art that you use in your game, and it will stay there. Obviously, it's just joking that a lot of people don't actually get around to ever fixing their placeholder art. Hello, Phil. Oh, you were given the sub. Wow, so gracious, dude. Welcome. Hello, how are you, dude? Good. I hope you're having a good morning or evening or afternoon, wherever you may be. Okay, that's looking cool. Ish. Actually, don't like some of this. Trying to make it seem more like an axe. I drew this so long ago that it needs to be updated, to put it kindly. Evening, what you making? So we're working on, I have NPCs in my game, but the current system is if you just walk close to them, they'll just, a dialogue pops up and they start talking. Now the thing is, it's very slow, and people usually just run past them. And so I would rather make it like Hades, where you have to go press a button, and then a full message pops up and you go through their dialogue so that you don't miss anything, so you can skip through it as fast as you want, and so that you can... because people want to go fast. They're just sitting there waiting for the text. Like, okay, get on with it. Like, it's just too much. So we're going to redo that system in my game here. This is, like, not white, and it should be. Okay. Anyways, that's what we're working on. Updating the NPC system. Outline. Seems like it's a bit too much. Okay, that's good here. How come? No problem, just got caught up in the hype train. Hey, that's better than it's either the hype trains or the I'm testing something. This isn't about you. It's about me. Okay. The axe looks... So I guess I shouldn't get too worried about this because this is not going to be the final art. We're just going to use this for testing purposes. So this will be like the image that pops up. Then we need an actual dialogue box, and I'm thinking we use, because in our UI we have these panels, like this pop-up container, and I like this, but it'd be cool if every NPC had their own uniquely colored one. So like for Gilly here, if we do something that, maybe reflects her colors. Let me open up the actual Gillian game and I'll just get a better feel for her colors here. I never did figure out what I was trying to understand in the UI. Really? Darn. Looks like you'll just have to keep testing. Oh, man. Oh, that's a darn shame. Okay, let me, No, yeah, Gilly should be in here. Or maybe I put Gilly in... Oh, yeah, she's in here. Lol, I'm sure you are torn up about it. Yeah, that's... Man, if there's anything I can do to help. Okay. Why can't I keep... Oh, because it's set to not RGB in the color mode, or... Oh, no, it is, but not in Gilly. Now, let's see here. See, so I could do something like that, where it's, like, actually Gilly's color. I think all of the text... Like, it should just be the outside colors that do that. like that, and then the inside, instead of being red, we can make all the insides like a nice gray for all the text. Well, the text is gonna be, the text will appear, and it'll be how, let me look at some actual, this is interesting, I've never done this. Let me look at some actual text dialogues from Hades. Hades text box. And they just do black text. Yeah, okay. Because it is easiest to read. Huh. We'll see it. Chattiest, welcome to the YouTube stream. Beru Poppy with the water. Dude, I gotta go get water. I'm gonna get myself 16 ounces. This is for you, Aldo. Thank you. All right, Chattiest on YouTube says, you need a new power box? Dude, happy birthday, Chattiest, it's your birthday. Texting from tablet? So that is why the spelling's bad, no worries, dude. What'd you get for your birthday, dude? Also, I'm gonna make this even whiter than it currently is. Maybe? Does this, like, bluish, grayish color look good? Or should I do parchment colored? Oh, parchment colored, and then, like, cannons would be gold. Oh, so Gillies is blue, cannon is gold. Riptides would be like a deep sea blue. I think I gotta go this tan color. Wow. It is what it is. Okay. Let's see how this looks in a text box. Let's start making the text box. So save. This will be Gilly text box. Or maybe we can just make it all one sprite. We go NPC text boxes. No, we can't. Because of how the nodes are set up. Gilly text box. I'm glad I remembered that. PNG. Appreciate it, brother. Just want to make sure you're hydrated. Well, then I'll take another sip just for you. Hydrated, very much so. Chattiest, I said happy birthday. Happy birthday to Chattiest Gaming over on YouTube. You don't get the full song now, don't. Who are you kidding? All right. How to make the text box? Do I just do? Whoa, the music just peaced out. Oh, it got muted. Thanks, YouTube. I could create it as its own scene and then just instance it. But no, I definitely just want to build it into the scene. So let me go level 3 for level 1 NPC 1. Oh my gosh, this is gonna feel so bad. I'm actually gonna duplicate it in case something goes wrong. Level 1 NPC 1 redone. Duplicate. Just in case something goes wrong. Why? Because we're gonna open up the redone. Close redone. We'll rename it NPC1 redone, and then we'll take our entire NPC. Oh my gosh, there's so much here. Yeah, we're just gonna delete everything. Okay, yeah. I guess I could have kept Gilly. Hold on. Well, no, actually. Yeah, let's delete it all. And then I don't know what these lighter trees are. Is that just actually these background trees? It is. Okay. So now we'll create a new Node 2D to house our NPC. And I'll just call it Gilly or NPC Gilly. Now underneath it, let's do the sprite. This will be for Gilly. Gillyweed. Start over the game now. No, Chadius, no. Feathered Serpent 2 when? I wonder if I ever did the Feathered Serpent 2, it'd be cool to do what Spelunky did. We look at Spelunky. The first one is all pixel art? No. This is Spelunky HD. No, the first one is pixel art. I know that. Because I own the first one, and it's pixel art. And this is like an HD remaster. Interesting. I think I would, I've definitely, I don't know why this is HD, but I would do it something like this, where it's like the same game, but just, like same story, same everything, but just HD, not pixel art. I think it'd be a really cool style to do like this. Alright. Let's get Gilly. Gilly PNG. Now the interesting thing is this sprite. Yeah, it's probably going to be its own thingy. How many sprites are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14. And I actually like how the head of NPCs will turn and face you. So I think we'll actually probably end up doing that with Gilly as well. Which means we actually have to take Gilly and remove her head. Maybe. Oh yeah, we'll have to remove the head. I guess during this animation we can keep it. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point. Is Gilly even going to be looking at the player? If she's always chopping down the tree? Maybe post-tree Gilly will look at the player? Sure. Sure. So give me this. Give me just the heads. Of Gilly without holding the axe. Select the inverse. Delete. And then we select the inverse in here and we delete. No, hold on. I have to make sure that they don't have any of these pixels in them. Then I do what I just did and we erase it on the main one. Gotcha. I'm using 100% of my brain right now. Select. Paste it in over here. And select the inverse. Delete the heads of Gilly. Cool. Save, and then save this as Gilly's head. Gilly head. Watch yourself, chat. PNG. Oh, Gandalf over on YouTube. Chad, why are you here all alone? Come to Twitch. You're scaring me. Also, why boobs sundown? What do you mean, why boobs? What do you mean? There's no boobs on the screen. Is family friendly? How days you? Excuse me? The most family-friendly dinosaur-looking enemy I could ever make. On Gilly, where? No eye. No eye. Where there's none. Spanish. Okay. This will be body. Maybe I make a node 2D here. I call it Gilly, and it houses Gilly's body and Gilly's head. So give me a sprite 2D. Make it the head. It's the same amount of... Hold on, that means we can reset this location over here. 14 frames, so we need 14 frames on the head here. Okay. Bro's actively denying it? No shot, dude. So now we can move Gilly, this whole Gilly object, to like right here. Still want to keep the same storyline-ish, but we'll see how we kind of handle it. So we have Gilly. Now we need the dialogue. Now this can pretty much just follow the... Because you'll walk up to Gilly, you'll press enter, and it will pop up the dialogue. Which means we can just attach it to the camera. I guess I'll figure out where to place it in a second, but for the meantime, I guess give me a node 2D, and we will call this the dialogue box. And then we'll add a text box, if there is one. A box control node, hbox container. It's probably what we want. Right? A horizontal box container. Wait, can we give it a theme? Default? Wait, hold on. How, in like item container, what am I using to give it the background? A texture rect. What, I'm sorry, what about the achievement? Unlocked? What about that one? A pop-up panel. Oh yeah, I guess we would want like so then you click whether or not you want yes or no. That is true. Okay, so we want a pop-up panel, I guess. Twitch chat is quiet. Well, I am streaming at a probably the most hour of the day when there's the Least amount of people watching me. It's usually the mornings and then late afternoons. Panel pop-up. Let people lurk in peace. Chattiest. Pop-up. Hold on, but I want one that has a decision. So if I go control node, pop-up, window dialog. Base class for window dialogues. An accept dialog or a confirmation dialog? An accept dialog. Pop-up let me try pop-up dialog. So what the heck is this? Pop-up dialog. Has no theme. So let's create a new theme. In the new theme here, give me... Oh, okay, but I see why maybe instead we want to give it a default theme and then just do theme overrides. Yeah, that's definitely what we want to do. Okay, so never mind. Let's go default theme. Put it in here. And then let's go theme overrides. New style box texture. And let's give the texture a new image texture. And then the image, we give it Gilly text box. Oh my gosh, new image? Holy crap. How many of these do I have to make? It's a PNG, let me put it in. Okay, new texture, I guess that didn't work. New stream texture, new large texture, new image texture. Can I not just put a PNG in there? Oh, I can just put a PNG in there. Okay, thank you. Now the margin, we go like 16, 16, 16, 16. And then this thing can just, oh no, it did not stretch correctly. Oh, because we have to say tile, not stretch. There we go. So now I can stretch to its proper size. So this is filling up. Hold on, where's the camera? It says that this is the camera. So if we wanted it to be something like this. Okay. And it like is fully opened up. Sure. Something like this. Quick question, when time frame will item redeem be available? I'll turn it on next Monday, the 25th. How's that? Item redemption. I'm going to turn on a couple other redemptions the 25th too. Hopefully it'll be a little more fun. Dialogue interact? W? Yes, that's what we're doing. Oh, I need a new sub goal. I guess you're right. We did just barely hit it. Okay, let me do this. Manage goals. YouTube chat? No way. I read it. All right. Your new goal should be 60 subs. Okay. Then set up my auto goal then. So automatically show up under your stream once you start a goal. Goal achieved. Don't auto goal me. Start a new goal. Okay, now I put in what I want. Let's go 75, dude. Start new goal. Let's go, dude. Thank you for the reminder, Still Slayer. Okay. Hello, Spinal Sinus. Hey, long time no see, dude. This is not NPC dialogue? What do you mean? This is NPC dialogue. And it's going to be interactable. Okay, now that I have my style box, now I need a label. Okay, this is pop-up dialogue. So, hold up. Pop-up exclusive. I want like options to say like next or yes or enter, or how does it go away is my question. There's no escape. I guess maybe just the same button you would use to interact in the first place. Time to leave Twitch. Wait, what do you mean? You were 27 minutes behind? What? Yep, there it is. Yeah, hi. I know, I saw you typing this whole time, dude. Chatty says, help, my brother's gonna kill me. My last words are giggity. Okay, interesting choice of last words. Let's do... Okay, how do I test the actual text in here, though? Pop-up exclusive? Let's go... Okay, what's the hint? Is this where I put in my text? This is where... Nope. Focus. Mouse. Okay, yeah, I just have nothing. So I'm very confused here. Pop-up dialogue. Oh, does it need... No, what the heck? There's no dialogue, dude. Also, I should probably put Discord on streamer mode. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, you're doing ghillie art and I'm just typing into the void? Yes. I mean, ghillie art's part of it. But yeah. Okay, what if I give... Do I have to give you a label? I guess I do. Okay, so now this is working, I guess. But it like doesn't have an option. Like, okay. Not that I guess I need one. Let me go back to our Hades text box. I guess I don't need one. But the text in here, hold on. Is there a way that I can make the margin here better? Or maybe I put another container inside it? I don't know, this is the weirdest Godot node I've ever had to use. Still holding my NPC for when I'm struck with inspiration. Gonna redeem 5 years down the line. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Maybe this has its own margin. I guess it's auto margin, because if I type stuff, does that change the margin? I guess I can just set the margin however I want. Okay, sure. This is some test text for ghillie and okay, I need it to stay. So V-line left and top is good. How do I lock? Like, I don't want it to grow. Clip content. Yes. Okay, it's not clipping it. Oh my gosh, dude. Godot doesn't have a text box plugin thing. I mean, it... What do you mean, dude? I mean, that's what we're using. But I'm just trying to make it like Hades as much as I am able to. Also, the size here, I guess let me do half size because, oh, I don't know how that looks. So maybe 0.75 for text. Is there like a is there one with options in it? I wonder. I guess there is the asset library, but nah, we'll make our own. Well, NPC text. Text. Text to searchable. Speech box, I guess, is probably better. Speech box. There's something I can drag. That's what I literally dragged in pop-up dialog box over here, but it just wasn't what I thought it was. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Like, I guess I could go to the documentation, but it's just so strange. Godot 3.5 docs. And then I can search pop-up dialogue. Dialogue. Accept dialogue. Can only be accepted or closed with the same result. I want one that I could maybe have buttons on. But that's only, I only need that some of the time, like when you're selecting what you want the NPC to give you. You know, it'd be funny if I forced people to take certain food when she cooks it. Like, you have no option, you just click yes and it puts it in your inventory. It'd be kind of funny. Well, let me try this. So I'm concerned about the pop-up aspect of this, when I could just do a box. Like if I just change type here to base class for window dialogues. Change. Did it not change? Oh, but then it has an X. Oh, see, that I don't like. I don't like the whole X out option. I don't want people to just be able to... I want people to have to just go through it. Alright, well, let's see the other types then. Change type to... Could just be a pop-up. And then this has no theme. Because it's not a box. Pop-up menu. Let's see what this is. Sub-menu. Hide item pop-up. What the heck? Hide on state item selection. Hide on checkable. Hide on item selection. Okay, well, how do I add an item? Like, how does pop-up dialogue work? That's what I want to search. Pop-up dialogue. It's a style box panel. Well, thank you for nothing. Like, what's the point of having a dialogue one if, like, it doesn't matter? Like, why not just have a container? Like, at this point, I could just have a... For displaying pop-ups with a panel background. Like, I could just do panel. Provides an opaque background. Or I could just texture rect. Yeah, like how I do achievements. It'd be funny to make an item that makes randomly pop-ups, but it grants a large amount of stat points. Oh my, you have to close out of them. A virus. That'd be funny. It says it's a pop-up panel. What the heck? Okay, I guess pop-up panel is the one I want to use. Change. Type. Pop-up panel. And then theme override is a new style box texture. And then I give it Gilly text box. And then we have to redo the margins, which is fine. And then we have to say we don't stretch, we tile. What does tile fit? I don't see what the difference is. I guess just tile fit. And then we have our label. Hold on. I just need to have this pulled up to the side. I don't know why I keep closing it out. Achievement unlocked. I was unaware of these nodes. I have to look into them for when I will add dialogue. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I've done achievements like this. I think this is probably the best I'm gonna get. Also, hello, Queen Anne. Kiwi, yes. Well, I mean, you got the points. Maybe we redeem it and work on it next week, Kiwi. Oh, man. Yes, hello. Hope you're doing well, Queen Anne. That last Fox Hollow stream depressed me, dude. But, it's kind of, I guess, good timing because right when he's like, I can't stream anymore, I'm like, hey, guess who's gonna stream all the time now? Me. So, welcome over. I'll just take all his viewers. Let's get Mothman Centaur up in here. Let's get... Oh, man. Yeah, it was a big hit to hear that announcement, I know. Okay. So I need an HBox container. And then in the HBox container, I can put a label. So we come back here. So instead of having the label there, give me an HBox container. Let's put a label down here. Now the HBox container. Home Cleric, how's it going today? Good, dude. How are you doing? It's a sick, like, ring next to your name. What is this? Elder Scrolls Online? Dude, is that a good game? I really shouldn't get into an MMO right now, but I mean, if it's good, it's good. So wait, we have an H box, and then we need a V box in the H box container. Because I guess that's how it works. So now I can type whatever I want in this label. Nope, Okay, I need you to not extend out HBox. Queen Anne, I'm happy he tapped out when he needed to, but I just wish he didn't need to, you know? Oh, totally. If there's anyone who deserves to keep doing what he was doing, it was him. Homequick says it was great for a while, but then I got bored of it after like 6 years. Dude, 6 years is an insane amount of value from a game. I mean, most people tap out of an MMO after like 2 years, a year or two. Keep the icon because it was a limited time thing, so you cannot get them anymore that I'm aware of. Well, it looks sick, yeah. Oh. I think my stream just died. I think stream died. Is everyone still... Can you guys see me? Agreed, it looks great next to your name. I played original EverQuest for almost 20 years, but I'm not as young as I used to be. It's back. Okay, well. Lost Ark comeback? Oh, heck no, dude. Okay, good. It died for half a second. Nice, internet. Okay, because I lock it in here. Alignment begin, filter ignore. And then there's nothing else I have to do. So like I go alignment begin, filter, mouse filter ignore. Feel like there's more here. Mouse filter ignore. Pop-up dialog box, mouse filter ignore. Maybe it's in the pop-up dialog here. I set this to clip content, and then in my label. Okay, so it's clipping it, but now I need the label to auto wrap. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. But hold on. Now I don't know if I want to clip this content. Why are you like this label? Is the real question. It was a short death, and now a quick rebirth. Kiwi says, can of spam grants 1,000 gold plus spam pop-ups as a hidden stat. What would you think about that? An item looking like this? Maybe also something like 2 HP. Gold, though, I guess that's funny, yeah, because it's like, oh, I'm buying, like, I get all this money, but then my game's infected or whatever. It is funny. Probably be so annoying to deal with. Oh, and then if you have a controller, I don't know how you deal with that either. Man, that's... I mean, we could do it. Auto wrap, align left and align top. I just want to know why it's going. It's the V-Box container. But maybe I don't need the V-Box container then. Maybe I just need an H-Box container. Like, what if I got rid of V-Box? Oh my gosh. This. What if I just keep it small like this? I'm so confused. Like, if I don't want this to grow... yeah, I don't know what is going on. 1,000 gold is a ton. You could clean every shop. V-Bucks. That is true. You would clear every shop. Adding a dance you have to pay for? What? So what is this emote? September 2024 emote or image next to your name? Okay, so it's got to be something in here. Don't auto wrap, auto wrap. Don't auto wrap, auto wrap. And then I can shrink this container back to what it's supposed to be. Okay, yeah, perfect. And then auto wrap, for whatever reason, just kills it. Via line, I guess doesn't matter. Why is it going up and down, dude? Grow direction, begin, end. Vertical, begin, end. Don't clip content. Like I'm in this container, so it should have all the room at once going to the left to right. Maybe something to do with the, I mean, obviously it's something to do with the label. Whose baby is that? What do you mean? My baby? The man, the myth, the legend himself? Ooh, smoke lingers, hello. F no spaghettio? I think it would be fun to create a game that utilizes Wikipedia and pulls random words or even the dictionary, runs them through ChatGPT, and then an AI model creator. Then it applies like 15 different size models, and those are enemies you fight. The enemies would always be different. Holy crap. That sounds like something for Drusepth. Drusepth. He's doing a lot of games with AI. Stuff like that. Okay, what? Freak is going on here? So it's not set to auto wrap. But what about unlock info? Also not set to auto wrap. Okay, maybe auto wrap is the villain here. Also, excuse me, what did you do to my freaking container? Label, I do want you to be smaller, scale down about 0.75. This is about the best I can possibly... See, but why do you leave then? Why? Like, if I were to mess with all the info in here... It leaves? Excuse me? 10x water? I'm prepared this time. Might be the parakeet? No, I think my baby is definitely screaming in the background. I mean, not screaming, but... my wife is going like this. Or she's making noises. Alright, F no spaghetti. I'm having trouble. I'm struggling to understand web scraping. I think Elcob would be the perfect person to talk to. If you have a question. Also, thank you for the water. I have 6 different parrots. Oh yeah, you've shown me some. I only got 2 right now. Trash and Crumb. I'm crazy good at scraping. Hey, there you go. I told you. I remember. Okay, so I didn't know that this doesn't actually like wrap correctly in my achievement unlocked. So I'm gonna click don't save. I guess it's interesting. I would like auto wrap to work. If true, wraps the text inside the note's bounding rectangle. If you resize the note, it will change its height automatically to show all the text. Inside the node's bounding rectangle. So if I click auto wrap, like why is it only 9 to the right? Like why can't we have like 500 to the right? Why does it get resized to 9? That's so interesting. If we go rect here, like these all have very large boxes that you can use if you so desire. could set these to clip content, I guess. Maybe I'm not looking for an HBox container. Maybe I'm just looking for a container. So let me change type to a container. So now it's just a normal container. How about that? Wow, and the text doesn't care at all. All right. So we put that over there. Move you up. What does this say it needs? A container by itself serves no purpose unless the script configures its children's placement behavior. If you don't intend to add a script, use a plain control node instead. All right. It is now just a plain control node. 2D. But then the label still is scuffed? What is going on, dude? Okay, I'm getting rid of both. Pop-up dialog box. Let's try this again. Give me a brand new label. Can I not just, like, set this to be like this? And hey, label. Just stay within these bounds, por favor. So it doesn't. So I click auto wrap. It, oh my gosh, I'm sitting here freaking for no reason stressing. Okay, give me actual size then. Holy crap, that was so much easier than I made it out to be, dude. 0.75 to 0.75. How many? Does that give me 3 lines? That's really all I care about getting. Does this get me to my 3-line limit, or is it going to look kind of bad? It's going to look kind of bad. So actually we put it down to 0.7 and 0.7, and now it looks kind of good. Okay. Wow. We put it all the way over here. I mean, I guess I could do that and then move it down 1. Sure. I guess. And then it's moved in 1 on the side here. Evan Spaghetti says, I wanted to create a tool that web scraped deadlock for all the details regarding heroes and applies them to a spreadsheet. And that way, if they get updated, I just run my script and update my existing spreadsheet. Smoke Linger, sorry, was your friend the parrot? My chat reloaded. No, I have 2 parakeets. Or I guess not parakeets, budgies. Budgeriggers. I've been trying to script the local files, but can't seem to extract them correctly. Queen Anne says, I'm not sure if it matters for this, but I found more success in getting rich text labels to behave compared to just labels. Really? Usually I run into problems with rich text labels. That's interesting, Queen Anne. I'm a very large box. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my. Elcop says, use Python with Selenium, and it should be relatively easy. You can ask ChatGPT for help, and it will probably get you 90% of the way there. Problem is, the way that Wikipedia is structured, they don't have standard grouping from text, so they have like weapon damage and then a separate category that is not associated with weapon damage right next to it, but is nested in the same HTML, so all the web scrape pulls is weapon damage and null. Sundown, I have a challenge for you. If you are up to it, could you create a simple game in a single line of code, understanding that there is imports and things like that, but having all the scripting done in a single line of code? What do you mean a single line of code? I'm sure it's possible, but that sounds like hell. A single line? There's no way. Your game can't have any functions. It all has to run in like a process. For it to all be a single line, there's no way. I think there's actually no way. It has to be 2 lines, meaning you don't deviate from line 1 or 5 or whatever it is after you're done with imports. I don't even know if, I mean, it's possible probably in other coding languages, but I don't even know if that's possible in Godot Engine. Because line 1 has to be dedicated to the class of the node, and then nothing else can go on it. So immediately it has to be minimum 2 lines. And then that's either it would have to be done in the process, and you can't put that all on the same line, so minimum 3 lines. Yeah, I don't know. There's no way. I don't think I'm capable of it, but maybe someone who's better at coding could. Elcob giving out fire advice right now, F no Spaghettio. Like, see what you come up in the fewest lines of code, keeping it under 10, but adding more details than 10 details available. And this means like control abilities and things like that. Now that could be doable. 10 lines, maybe that could be doable. That would be quite the challenge, though. That sounds like a game dev challenge. Sorry, let me respond to this. Two seconds, guys. Okay, back. This kind of reminds me of the concept of Monster Rancher. You'd put CDs in your PlayStation and would read arbitrary data to generate the monsters you get, so the same CD would consistently give anyone the same monster. That's interesting. So you make a rule, every 3 lines of code has to be a new feature. That is interesting. Every 3 lines of code has to be a new feature. Is a really interesting concept. Has to have patient... Why would you do Wikipedia, though? I feel like you could do... I feel like there's fan websites that are updated faster than Wikipedia. Okay. Well, I think I figured out how to do my text box here. So now, in the text box, I want to create a sprite that sits on top so that we know who it is we're talking to. This will be, I mean, this will just be image of, I guess, portrait is the word I'm looking for. Gilly. Did I not save Gilly's portrait in here? Save as Gilly portrait. Portrait. PNG. Portrait. Gilly portrait. Put it over here. Nice. That's actually not big enough for me. Wow, interesting. So the portraits are going to need to be fairly or I guess I do something like this. So it shows who's talking. Now, do I do it to the left or to the right, do you think? Let me look at, I think a better game to look at here would be Celeste text box. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so it's to the left, and then it's centered in the chat. Oh, it's kind of weird. I kind of don't like that. Because it's actually not centered. I mean, it's centered, but it's not centered in the grand scheme of things. It's centered, not accounting for the portrait. Oh, is that... Oh, I mean, if people like that, okay, we can do it. If it's acceptable in Celeste, sure, I'll do that. But That kind of freaks me out. So let's delete this. We'll do that here. So add in a texture rect. And then this label here, it means that this is going to have to move, but give me a second to get this texture rect in here. Put it somewhere like there, and then... Oh, so that's why that's not going to work. I'll move it up here. Sure. Okay, that's cool. And then there's a little 3D effect. Let me just flip this then. Hey, Blades of Doom. Or Blades Auto Om. Oh, you're probably violating terms of service in your Proxyscape. Just happens to be hosted on Wikipedia, and especially since Deadlock is a closed to the public game, there's minimal information out there. That's crazy that Wikipedia is more consistent than a fan website. And I didn't want to be in violation, receive the biggest fine I will ever see in my life. Yeah, probably not good. Queen Anthony Celeste, if there's a conversation, they will switch the left and right side for each character. Like character 1 would be on the left and character 2 would be on the right. Wait, really? I did not pay attention to that. Oh my gosh, they do. Wait a minute. I could have a conversation between Khan and anyone he wants to talk to. Now that is spicy. Blades of Doom. I know how you pronounce it, dude. I'm just being stupid. It's because there was someone on stream yesterday called God of Fire. God of Fire. But then if you switch it around, it's like God of Ire. Which works. But he also did the O. Like Blades O Doom. He was God O Fire. But then it's just funny because God of Ire too. Anyway, sorry. Stupid joke, dude. Okay, yeah, so Celeste goes back and forth. Which means that they just have the one text box. So maybe I should just stick with the one text box. Okay, so hold on. In that case, this is the right direction. Put me back in here. Take the texture rect. Move it all the way over here. And then move the label. So that it's like right there. And then if I'm writing something in the label. Hey there. The name is Gilly. I am a wood... What are they called? A lumberjack? I am a woodcutter. I'm a tree destroyer. I'm a tree killer. Probably do something like that. Well, cool. Do you want to know a secret? Lumberjack is the correct term. Thank you, Blades of Doom. Yo, this is sick. I like this. This is looking good. Tree genocide? Yes. Gilly the tree genocider. Okay, I'm liking this for like a dialogue pop-up. And then we could do something like %visible, and then she actually writes it out. And then you can skip the animation, and then you can continue by pressing the buttons. Oh, wow. And then how hard would it be to stick in a button? button. Give me meat. And then you can just pick whatever you want. I guess it wouldn't be that hard. I like have 3 different buttons. Like, okay, what do you want from me? I want meat. I want coins. I want this. Wow, there's a property for that? Property for what? Oh yeah, it's called percent visible. Yeah, it's super nice. And so in an animation player, you just set it at 0, and then over 5 seconds, you go. You go full Undertale on them. Yeah, I'm looking at the fandom wiki for Deadlock, and it's only got 7 heroes versus all 22. Dude, that's sad. Is there a Wikipedia page for the Feathered Serpent, do you think? Because they just make it, right? The Feathered Serpent game wiki. There's one for the TV series. Not big enough for the wiki yet. Feathered Serpent is the first game developed for the Game Slayer. Feathered Serpent Steam game. Wiki. No wiki page confirmed. Cool. You might want to look into creating one. It would be a great advertisement. Ooh, even though you can get paired up. Even see if you can get paired up with Humble Bundle. I heard that people don't make any money with Humble Bundle. It's just what I heard. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Not really. It's more for donations, so you could use it as a tax write-off. Oh, okay. There you go. All right, so now we have Gilly's dialogue working here. Well, not really working, but like we have it looking how I would like it to look, kind of, actually. Not really. Hold on. First off, how does... It's like pretty much the whole screen. So give me... If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then over here, the actual full dialogue box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And put it at the bottom. Hold on, the texture rect here is messing with it. The bottom here. Okay, hello. What is causing you to not... Is it the label? No way, it's the label. What is going on? I think it's the texture rect. Let's just put it up there for now. Could I move you back up? Is it my label? It was my label, kind of. But then this is also not helping. Can I not move it around? Is it always stuck? Either way, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that's perfect. Is that perfect, though? Does seem a wee bit big. I guess I want to make it as small as I can. Hold on, hello? Their whole publishing house got sacked. It did? Oh yeah, wasn't there a huge controversy or something? What is the name of your game studio? Mine? Sundown Studios? Yeah, can I not just move this up here and move this up here? And you just let me make my dialogue box how I want to? Yeah, like why does it auto reposition itself. Don't expand. Margin anchor. Grow rect. Clip content. Because, yeah, maybe I don't use a texture rect then, because I don't want to have to... Yeah, I don't want to have to, like, mess with anything. And if I can just use the label, like how I want, and then this won't have any trouble coming up like that. And then the label, I am just testing this still to make sure I can still fit 3 lines of text in this box here. I can. Kind of goes down a little more than I would like it to. Maybe I take this to 0.65. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And then I just take a sprite instead of a V-Box texture or whatever. And I just say portrait. Oh, little Atlas is having a rough time. Originally I thought of putting it above, but I think it does look pretty cool in here. Like that. Well, yeah, maybe something like that. And then the label we can stretch it all the way over here. And then it will V-align center. Center? Sure, we can just center the whole thing. Quick question, how does up right side look in city level 414? Yeah, it was a big deal for a few new releases under their label. Oh, that sucks. So what is this Godot game I've seen some people play with lately? It seems like a sandbox game where you can do almost whatever you want, and the mod support is pretty good, allowing you to add your own assets and make your own scripts. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I wonder if you could get Godot on Steam. I don't understand why people get like applications on Steam and then you run them, because you run into problems where, like, oh, if you're not online, you can't access it. If someone's using your library, you can't access it. It's hard to access from other computers versus like just getting the actual software. Anyways, how does top left look? Or how does upper right side look? Like, is it cut off? Is that what you're saying, Kiwi? Let me check the camera. Yeah. It looks like the camera is cut off here. So we could move it to like here. And then we'll just take our door and we'll move it back, and then I'll have to find some more music. Thank you for catching that, Kiwi. Maybe something like that. Where's the outline again? Control. We'll scooch it a little closer. And then this collision shape 2D in out of bounds, we'll just shift up so that it's not blocking our exit, and it is fixed. Thank you, Kiwi. Hi, Prodigal. It is Queen Anne. Cool. Good catch. Thank you. Close out of it. Oh, this is a big no-no. So if we come back in here and it looks scuffed like this, then that is a problem, because that means this is what it's going to actually do in game. James York, SNES and Chill 16 premieres 11/20. At 4 p.m.? No. All right, give me SNES and chill 15 then. So I'm confused here. The pop-up dialog no longer fits because of the portrait? Because of the label. But why because of the label? I'm a little frustrated. Like, what changed here? Like, I was able to adjust the dialog box, and now I'm not. Because the position of the label changed. No. So Control Z. Top left. If I do that again, does it let me fix it? What changed? I know I centered it, but does that really affect it that much? Like it shouldn't. Oh my gosh, dude. We're gonna have a problem. Game, we're gonna have a problem. All right, how about this, huh? I'm gonna go Node 2D, and we're gonna go speech box. In the speech box, we're gonna stick all of this, pop-up dialog, everything. The label is not gonna be underneath pop-up dialog, and neither is the portrait. Pop-up dialog now can be whatever size I want it to be. What is keeping you big, dude? There should be nothing. Okay, exactly. There was nothing. But now I have to give this our default theme. And I guess we put the pop-up dialog behind it so it appears on top. We stick this label. We can stick it right here. I guess, yeah, as long as I don't move the portrait here, I should be able to just reposition this dialog box exactly how it was before. Perfect. Now this whole speech box, I can just move. Perfect. And move to the bottom and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bada boom. Oh, Nog. What's up, dude? Hello, everyone. How's everyone's day going? Everyone say good. Only positivity in this chat. I'm just kidding. Good, thanks. Got a hole drilled in my nail. Ouch, that does not sound good at all. Should probably say that it was for medical reasons. Ouch. I had a toenail fall off, and that was unpleasant, so I can't imagine having a hole drilled into your nail is much better. It's freaking weird. Having a foot without a big toenail, it's so weird. And then watching it slowly grow back. Wow, I can't believe that actually happened. My body regrew a whole toenail. Ugh, it's freaking weird. I just still oh, I can't wait. I can't think about it. Oh, yeah, it was... And it was crazy. I just went somewhere. I just went to this like foot doctor in Mexico, and all they did was like just take like a knife and like cut underneath my nail, and then just pull the whole thing out. I was like, all right, bye nail. Like it'll grow back. Don't worry. Cool. Good in the worst way. Blood pressure buildup, and if I didn't get it removed, it would have eventually just popped off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yikes. Well, it is what it is. Is it chilled now, or are you gonna, do they need to do it again, or like, or what was causing the pressure? Is it gonna be like, okay, come back every 6 months, we'll just poke a hole? bet that felt nice, though, to get that pressure released. I've had that situation do sundown, although it wasn't in Mexico. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's weird. It's freaky, dude. And then to watch it slowly grow back, and it looks weird at first, like a bubble almost, and then it's very soft and malleable, and you're like, when is this thing going to turn into a freaking nail? Yeah, dude, it's really weird when you actually think about it. Kind of like when you cut off a lizard's tail and it just grows back. It's like, why can't so the nail grows back, but if I cut off a toe, the toe isn't growing back. That's so weird if you think about it. The human body's like, I only regrow some things. Nails, sure. Hair, sure. Small appendages? Nah, that's where I draw the line. But internal organs, 75% of my liver, take it. I'll regrow it. Really? That's insane. Yeah, it took a while to grow back properly. Yeah, it's like months. Okay, label. Let's stretch this out. I'm just testing to see if the box has still fit 3 lines of code in here. Yes, you can. So I save everything in here. This is looking exactly how I want it to look. I click on a different node. I come back to this node. And it still is good. Okay. Nog says I obliterated my finger in VR against the corner of my desk. Literally beat myself up so bad that it won't fix itself for about 6 months. Ouch. What VR game? Beat Saber. Or was that one Blade and Sorcery everyone plays? Technically it can, it's just the cells are not designed to do that. In theory you could grow back limbs because babies do that. Babies grow back limbs, or they grow limbs, is what you're saying. I was gonna say, I mean, let's test it out. Bring me Atlas. Give me your pinky finger. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I guess if we're capable of doing that in the first place, I wonder if we'll ever get to a point where we can, it's like, oh, you know what? Rather than fix like all this crap with your leg, we're just going to amputate it and regrow your leg over the next 2 years. And you'll have a brand new leg. And then, dude, it's the whole ship theory. Like, if we figure out a way to regrow limbs, it's like you can replace parts of the ship or whatever, and then eventually the whole ship is replaced. But is it still the same ship? It's like, oh, I can slowly, like, starting at age 40, we just, okay, we're regrowing your left arm, left leg, right leg, and then eventually you're completely new. It's like, oh, I'm 20 again. Whoa, we're just constantly regrowing ourselves. This is weird. Batman Arkham Shadow, you should check it out if you can. Just the critical strikes force you to punch fast and hard and apparently not at your desk. Batman Arkham Shadow, is it? If it's for the Oculus, maybe I could. I don't have that nice fancy. Right, that paradox is the same ship. Interesting. Yeah, well, would I be the same person if I slowly replaced everything about me? Because what kills you? It's not your brain, right? Your brain can keep going, but it's your body that slowly breaks down, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the brain also deteriorates, but I thought it wasn't. I thought it was more like, oh, your heart is the first thing to give out, and then other organs. So if we just replace all those, brain keeps going. Very interesting. Well, leave it to Brian Johnson. He'll figure it out. Stem cells. Yes, I've heard quite a bit about that. So our cardiovascular system can find me pops, and you can have 100% blockage on your aorta major, but still get blood through your heart because your body found another way. Oh, weird. The brain can deteriorate, but I guess it doesn't have to. You need 3 or 3s for Batman. Everything starts to go. Dementia is a sign of the brain going. But can't people get really old without getting dementia? I have to look it up. Someone has asked this question before me. How long can a brain live for, theoretically? How long can a brain theoretically live? Given that the brain is actually part of the body, the brain would last as long as the body would, which if the body's immortal would be basically forever. Uh-oh. That's where I was going with it. So potentially, if the technically separates human body from your brain, maintain... Okay, hold on. This says potentially forever. Being organic, does it have an expiration date? Okay, well, maybe I'll read this later, but it is... I think I'm on to something here. That's why when you get a bruise, the blood vessel doesn't stay busted. Because of the stem cells. Okay, well, this is looking... genuine thoughts, everyone. Honest thoughts. How is this text box looking? Okay. Is this doable? Is this workable? Good enough? Passable? Pop up at the bottom of the screen. Press enter to make it go away. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? Yes, I like how it looks. Okay, thank you, Queen Anne. I like the look. It stretches nicely. I'm just glad I had done this before. Sushi says the issue is age. Age is a disease caused by cells replicating and slowly corrupting its data. Could you make it a little more transparent? Or why would I make it transparent? I was kind of just going for like the whole Celeste look here. And then you just press enter and it goes away. Pop-up is nice. Thanks, Kiwi. I love the axe exiting the boundaries. It's like a little frame break in the comics. I know. I like that too. Make it less transparent. Blindly user. Brain damage can be permanent. Human memory can store something like 200 years of knowledge. What the heck? Everyone knows all these facts. Everyone turns out to be a neuroscientist in my chat. What's going on? One thing that I do want to add in is the name. How does Celeste handle names? Just to see. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I could just do my own thing, but how do we do naming conventions? Oh, look. She's like breaking out of the thing, just like what I was doing. Oh, nothing's unique. I guess Celeste doesn't have nameplates. I guess because they have the image. Okay, well. I was thinking of putting it either at the top or underneath the nameplate here. And honestly, I could probably just go and take the nameplate I already made. I believe it says them in the box in a different color. Oh, can you make it run 500 hertz? That way it's incompatible with your screen and will leave a burn mark. Oh my, you want to be memorable. Oh my gosh. Nameplate, give me this, copy. Come back to this, paste it in my speech box. Nameplate is a little tiny here. We'll make it big. I can just put it wherever. So I could do that, or I could put it in the center. I think above probably makes the most sense. Hold on. Let me try and get this right here. I want the portrait to actually be above the name. Something like that. Maybe underneath. Imagine the final monologue and it's ingrained in your screen forever. Oh my. I saw a YouTube short about a guy who made a little game that updated scores or something too fast and it caused temporary burning on people's TV screens. Oh my gosh. Hanging off the bottom with like bones for a boss fight. Oh, what? Oh, idea. Make it a little sign hanging off under the character. A little sign. I mean, let me just try it underneath. can't be too far underneath. I could put it in the corner like this. Probably has to be underneath. It looks too weird. I don't think I like it underneath. I don't like it covering. I guess I kind of might like it in the bottom right corner here. That's kind of like just doing it in the top right corner too. Also, hold on. This is not black. Excuse me. I don't like it much about the character. It messes with the frame break too much. So bottom right, underneath. Like if it's close underneath, but like all the way down here, I don't like. I guess like right there. Gilly. How big is my cast, by the way? 5 and, well, I mean, if you count for like bosses that talk. We have bosses that talk. We have so the third boss talks. The fourth boss talks. We have death talks. We have 5 NPCs in the other areas. I'm gonna add in a ghost NPC at the start of the game. Then we'll have Khan, who can talk. So we're looking at 10 different nameplates. So glad you're reworking this. Yes. Have you landed? Has the eagle landed, Cosmos? No stream today? Dude, I saw, dude, they have online Isaac now. We actually can just play multiplayer Isaac, stream together, and it's actually set up so we don't have to share items. If you kill a boss, they just give 2 items. Please. Okay, that looked good in the text box. My bad. Sorry, I missed some of these. I will kill you, Gronford. What the heck? Does he have any application to the story? Like, is he part of an enemy or detail? Could you add some foreshadowing to the text box? Who? For what? I'm sorry, I don't know who we're talking about. Ethno Spaghettio? I mean, it feels so bad. I just want to say Jake Lake, dude. The pancake flip game? Hold on, Queen Anne said, oh. I saw a YouTube short by a guy who made a little game that updated. Oh, yeah, okay. I had read that. No, while I'm here stream. But you have your computer, right? Just call me Jake, lol. Okay, sounds good, Jake. No camera mic. Oh, but you could play the... Okay, hold on. I have a mic that we've used when you're here that you could use. And I have a camera that's at my parents' that you could use. And Critch has a camera if you wanted to use his. I was thinking you could add foreshadowing to this so it stands more than just a text box. So you could add foreshadowing. What do you mean foreshadowing to this? Let me take my 2-day break. All right, fine. It's probably enough to justify putting the names somewhere on screen, but you could also get away with not including them as well. Well, I think I'd like to include them for sure so people actually know what the NPCs are saying and stuff like that. I guess Hades does have a Hades text box. They do have a little blurb up at the top that says their name, which I could add. And then they also do, well, So I could do it underneath, like you guys are saying, a little sign underneath. But I think I would want to do it up above. And then, yeah, he's already doing the break here. But this is not going to be the final art, I don't think, so we don't have to worry too much. Well, maybe it could be. It's pretty much there. Like a little icon to tell who the next boss is? Oh, I have that in when you're changing rooms. I have a little icon. Or if he's a big part of the story, you could add a little charm hanging off at the end of the text box. All the text boxes are, I mean, if we're doing that, I mean, all the text boxes are going to be colored like the NPC. Like, this is light blue because Gilly's light blue. And then other ones are going to be, like, golden or green or dark blue. Alternatively, I could just have Gilly's name appear above, like a nameplate literally above Gilly here, but I think that would look kind of bad. I think for now I'll probably just keep it underneath. Which means the whole text box has to come up slightly. Or it doesn't have to come up slightly, and I can just shrink how big the nameplate is. Make the scale 0.75.75. Wait, and then if it's smaller, it does look better. Down and off to the side. No, I still would want it underneath. Maybe not. I mean, if they're all going to be in this style, then this is probably how I would do it. Move the nameplate over even more. Personally, I think names should be in contact with the character portrait. Personally, if you're including one, should be in contact with. Oh, got it. What is Gilly to the story? Just an NPC that's in the. She's a dino NPC that doesn't attack you. I mean, all the NPCs aren't like necessarily like pivotal to the story, but like they're just there to spice things up. Okay, so I could make it white. And then just put Gilly's nameplate like... But then I'm covering part of the portrait. Maybe modulate it, so it's a little more like this. Oh, I kind of hate it. I don't want it to cover up the art. Are you going back to being full-time dev? Yes, I am. As opposed to having the name on the left side here. So something like that. Congrats, buddy. I'm excited for you. Thank you, Jake. Well, like something like this. I think it should be colored if we're gonna do this. And then it would be cool to do different text styles depending on the character. Like, what if I did new bitmap font? Not new bitmap font. A new, and not for the nameplate. What if I did? Oh, we can try it on the nameplate first before we mess with other stuff. New dynamic font. New dynamic font data. Wait, maybe I don't want dynamic font. Hold on, I'm sorry. New bitmap font. Resource. Style. Hello. Okay, no, I want a new dynamic font. Wait, can't I just load in the font? Hold on. I know you already told me this. What is the name of your son? Atlas. A-T-L-A-S. And what's the name of your first pet? And what's the name of the first high school you went to? And what's the address you first lived at? Okay, should be in UI, I think. We have pixel font here. Maybe it's in menus. Where do I keep the other ones? In world, maybe? No. In player? No. In... I guess it would be in UI. Pixel font.tres. Okay, so it has to be a .tres file. So I would just create a new dynamic font. Okay, I'm glad that we're figuring this out. Settings, resource, font, load. This is where we go into UI, and this is where we get the other fonts. Yes. Alchemical. Ooh, see, look at that. That looks kind of spicy. And then the outline color, we set to be black. Outline size, put it at a, oh, I could put it at a 1 for the nameplate. And put it in the corner there. Interesting. I really just want to see how this works. Would it just work if I did this? The pop-up didn't work, but that ghillie looks nice. Okay. The pop-up didn't work because that is called via... hold on, let me make sure this just works. It can be an NPC ghillie, speech box. We said it's not visible, and then visible. Nope, doesn't pop up. Okay, that's kind of frustrating. Visible. Okay, it's a little scuffed. I'm thinking pop-up dialog box is probably not our best shot here at what we want then, even though we just configured it all. Oh, no. Well, what do we do for achievements? I've opened up this scene so many times. It's a pop-up panel. Isn't that what we have here? We've pop-up dialogue. Pop-up panel. And then pop-up. Hack fix, hack fix. What is hack? I think we might just have to hack fix it like we do here. Emit signal not visible. To what the heck? Okay, well, let me try this again. Give me a different camera that we can set to current. Current. Run this. So that's it appearing at the bottom. And then in remote, we'll just have to turn this on with code. Visible, yes. That's in the wrong spot, and it's too high above. Why? Why does it appear above here? And why is it appearing above everything? Okay, interesting. What if you set the whole thing to not visible, run it, and then we make the whole thing visible? Maybe that works. Now the trick is to do as much research on the target as possible if they're local and you identify where they are, usually through social media, and you're good at GeoGuessr. And find the general whereabouts. From there, you go through the trash, get their billing information. You can generally figure out just about everything from the person from there. Well, there you go. Yes, use my geographical location. Use what you can see in the background. So how will the pop-ups work? Probably just through an animation player that when you press the button to activate the dialogue, runs the animation sets this to visible. We look in the game, and freaking A, dude. Oh, man. I'm scared to change this, but I think I need to. So if I duplicate it, we'll just hide one of them. Okay, so I will always have a backup. Now I feel comfortable changing this. To what? Well, honestly, just a panel would be nice. Oh, this is just a panel. That I say, it says pop-up dialogue, but it is just a panel. Okay, so that's fascinating. So this is how I do everything. Well, then what the heck? Let me delete this. So if I click play, but in game is it automatic or button press? It'll be button press, not automatic. Well, no, your information is on your PayPal. Oh, hey, there you go. You figured me out, Jake. Okay, remote. I would click on pop-up dialogue and say you're visible. Shows up, and then I would say speech box visible. Everything is still behind it. Why? And why is it shifted so high up? Like, where's the Z index here? If I can even create one. And, like, these should be appearing above. I'm just so confused. Like, if I save this, if I click on a different tab and come back, it should reset to whatever its defaults are. So this is its default. Oh, that's crazy, Jake. It's actually crazy you know how to do that. Oddity of how did you market your game before release? I was posting 2 GIFs or videos to Twitter every day. And I was uploading a video a day on my gaming channel, which has a couple hundred views. I picked a niche game that no one makes content for, called Dead Estate. I would get a couple hundred views, and at the start of every video, I'd say, hey, go check out my game. I was posting to TikTok daily. I was posting to YouTube Shorts daily. I posted it to YouTube. I announced it to my Kickstarter. Also, all the people who backed the Kickstarter, and obviously Twitch streaming. And those are all the ways I marketed it. But I did release it at a pretty poor time. But I think the biggest difference is probably streaming and probably streaming. Kickstarter days were gold. I think I'm in the golden days now. By the way, you can still trace your Steam calls because it's point to point. Here and Twitter. Yep. Kickstarter helped out a lot too. I bought it for myself and my wife. Yep. I think Kickstarter was streaming helped the Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter is what got a pretty large, like a lot of attention too. Is that me? Oh, I was like. Okay. Dialogue box. So I can delete this. There's nothing in dialogue box that I care about. Unless I unless I do this and I put pop-up dialogue in dialogue box, and then I set dialogue box's z-index to -1. Guaranteeing it'll stay behind stuff, and then I run it, and then we'll see. If we go remote and we click on the dialogue box, it's visible, but the pop-up isn't. We set the pop-up to be visible, and then oh my gosh, it's covering everything. But it's in the right spot. Now it's just covering everything. We're making progress. And I wonder if it's because it's just the order of operations of visibility here. Oh, someone in studio and in the stream already, dude. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Rindon, welcome. John does game dev. Hello. Working on text dialogue options. Well, after you guys cause the extinction event of the dinosaurs again. But welcome, come on in, everyone. I make games in Godot. I'm working on a patch for my current game called The Feathered Serpent. If you'd like to check it out, it has a free demo. I'm very biased because I made it, but I think it's a sick game that you could easily sink hundreds of hours into. We are working on a new dialogue box here. I'm trying to see if I can't get it working the way that I want. Visible, please. Hey, thank you for the follows. Nikip, hey, dinosaurs. Yes, my game is full of them. All the dinosaurs you see at the bottom of the screen, I drew, and they all appear in my game. Always happy to support a fellow game developer. Well, thank you. Returning the favor? No problem. I appreciate it. Wow, thank you for the follows, everyone. You're making all the dinos dance. Okay, what the heck is going on with my remote tab here? This isn't visible, even if I set it to visible. If I set it to visible, it covers everything. So I wonder what happens if I take the whole speech box and I reset its visibility. Still doesn't matter. Okay, well. Layering issues, you gotta love them, right? Well, let's try this. I'm gonna say z-index here is not relative, and it's 1. Maybe make it a 10, dude. We're just in front of everything. And then I set this z-index to 1. See, but why is that now appearing in front of not relative? It's on 1. Save. Hey, see you, Queen Anne. Thanks for sticking around. I had no ideas that dinos danced. You can learn something new every day. I'm sure they... Why wouldn't they, dude? When you actually think about how long dinosaurs were around, okay, this is called the Cerulean hypothesis, so I'm about to lay it on you. If human beings were to go extinct tomorrow, wiped off the face of the earth, right? In millions and millions of years, if someone were to look back, they would not find, like, everything we create, concrete, like those kinds of things, they disappear, right? They break, what's the term? they, oh my gosh, this is a term, but they break apart. They're not there. There'd be no traces of them. And so they deteriorate. Thank you, Rindon. So, like, there'd be no evidence of, like, any of our tools, computers, anything. They all deteriorate. Which, I had to look this up. I was like, no way, concrete lasts forever. No, it's like 7,000 years. It's a very short time frame. So, like, we wouldn't know if dinosaurs had... I mean, we would. It's a dumb theory, but... I mean, we wouldn't really know if they had primitive, like... or even not primitive, like huts or tools or buildings or any of that. And we obviously would because, I mean, of the dinosaurs that fall into whatever mud and tar pits and get fossilized and they don't have anything on them. But it's a fun theory to think about. And they were they lived a lot longer than we did. So they had a lot more room to make progress. Anyways, cool theory. You could look into it. Are enemies a character body 2D? They are. Actually, no, I think they're kinematic body 2Ds. Dear computer, please do what I want you to do. Yes. The only way that'd be left is stone, like literal rock. No, I think rock also, I mean, deteriorates, dude. You can turn it into sand. We need a TV show all about the advancements of the dinos. Yes. The dinosaurs had laser guns and flying cars. Well, we wouldn't know. I mean, we had one in the 90s and it was a sitcom, but we need more drama show about the culture of dinos. There's like a dope fantasy series. I don't remember what it's called, but that talked about dinosaurs having advanced civilizations. Okay, what? So we have them on different layers. Let's retest this and see if they layer correctly. And if they don't, we'll have to perform the ancient occult ritual to get them to show up. Okay, pop-up dialogue. It says it's in the remote tab. Speech box, pop-up dialogue, visible. Hey, it worked. Good. I didn't want to have to bust out the tome. Cool. So now that's working. Does it matter where I move the camera? Will it always show up? That's another thing I want to see real quick. Camera here. If I move this camera, wrong camera. If I move this camera, what happens? Shoot, it does not follow the camera. But if I stuck it on the camera, would it? Like, let's stick NPC Gilly on the camera. Okay, it's scuffed again. We come down here. Pop up. We make visible. It's visible. I move the camera. The pop-up dialog box does not move with... Well, maybe. Let's see. If I flicker it again, does it move? What about in here? If I flicker the pop-up, does it move? Does not move. Shoot. Well, that's going to be a problem. Okay. Well, we got them displaying properly. We'll just have to make sure that if you come over here, you press enter. It'll switch your camera. We'll just have to position everything correctly. If I move, the whole speech box, does the whole speech box move with me? It does. Okay, so I can just position this camera however I need to. So this is a level-based game. It's like Hades or The Binding of Isaac. Not mommy. Couldn't you program its coordinates to be a certain distance from the camera's X and Y coordinates? I could. I think I'll just make it so that when you walk up and you press enter, it'll just snap the camera, and then, yeah, we'll just snap this to wherever we need it to be. No, so basically every time you play the game, it's different. It's a roguelike, so I have a pool of levels, and it randomly selects from the levels, and then randomly populates those levels with items and enemies. And so every time you play the game, it feels different, and the levels are all different. So very much like The Binding of Isaac or Hades. I do not do procedural generation or random generation of terrain itself, but I build the terrain, I randomly select it from the levels, and then I I do randomly populate the terrain. So, if no speed, we're kind of pretty certain there's no advanced civilization prior to us. I know. It's a stupid theory, but it was fun to entertain for a second because we wouldn't know. Like, for example, we actually wouldn't know if they did have primitive tools or if they did have primitive huts and primitive villages. We just actually wouldn't know. Like, there are some primitive level things that we wouldn't know, and we're just assuming that they're dumb and didn't have them, but they could have had them. Very similar to how, like, birds build nests and things of that sort, or how monkeys can build tools and use them. Especially considering that there's some dinosaurs that have opposable thumbs. Jake says, advanced civilization would have large-scale projects to describe the ground one way or another. It's just not found. With that being said, technology still evolves, and I could be wrong. Speech to text. They did leave minimal impact on Earth, but actually, would we even know what impact they had on Earth? Because Earth went through such a climactic event that we actually wouldn't know what was caused by that event and what was there previously. Like, we're all just describing it to one event. We'll never really know. So it's a fun mystery indeed. Soul Engine Studio, they built the pyramids, so they weren't super dumb. Oh my. Basically, such a theory requires a suspension of disbelief despite any reasonable evidence. It's a theory for fun, indeed. But there are some aspects that are true, like the fact that we wouldn't technically know if they did have that stuff. Like, they could have had it, and we wouldn't know. Because it's just, it's so long ago. We can assume that they probably wouldn't have it, but for example, like, you don't get fossils in, like, rainforests or those kinds of areas because it's very difficult for things to fossilize there. So there's entire species that we wouldn't know about. And there's entire areas that you don't really get fossils, which is why some place like Utah is prime for fossils because of the conditions at the time. So in those areas where fossils couldn't have been stored, you literally don't know. There could have been an advanced lizard people race that only hung out in jungles because they didn't like any of the other areas. And they could have been highly advanced like us, and there would be no evidence of it. And any effect that they would have had on climate or soil would have been negated due to the fact that there was like 7 extinction level events between them and now that have dramatically changed the soil and the atmosphere. But once again, I mean, we probably would know, and it's just once again a theory for fun because we could get into the nitty-gritty. What would future scientists find in a million years if humans died out today? Only humans who died in a specific way. And there would be evidence of plastic. And obviously the impact that we've had on the climate would be notable if they were to go and check. But other than that, like, they wouldn't have, like, they're not digging up anything and saying, oh, look, like, if we build a titanium box and put it deep in the ground, that thing's not, I mean, it's going to be gone. Like, we would have to do it in a very specific way. Things made from uranium-238 would survive, yeah. There'd be some things that give us away. So. But yeah, it's called, someone already thought it up. I'm just parroting it. It's called the Cerulean hypothesis. Not cerulean. Silurian hypothesis. It assesses modern science's ability to detect evidence of a prior advanced civilization. The most probable clues for such a civilization would be carbon, radioactive elements, or temperature variation. In a 2018 paper exploring the possibility of detecting advanced civilization before humans in the geological record, they argue that there has been sufficient fossil carbon to fuel an industrial civilization since the Carboniferous period. However, finding direct evidence such as technological artifacts is unlikely due to the rarity of fossilization and Earth's exposed surface. Instead, researchers might find indirect evidence such as climate changes, anomalies in sediment, or traces of nuclear waste. So they could have been like humans before we progressed to this point. I mean, humans still existed, and we still had culture and all these other things. Like we still made tools, but it's only when they get very advanced that we find remnants of them. So who's to say that dinosaurs weren't in like hunter-gatherer societies that could communicate and write things down, and who's to say that they didn't have books or carvings or art or low-level tools that they made? Like, those are all things that would not exist, is the point of this theory, because they don't persist. So, like, if humans never advanced past the Industrial Revolution, which took us a hot minute, like, we wouldn't show up. And people might just find, like, 1 or 2 human bones and be like, oh, it's just another monkey. Like, they're just stupid. Like, how would we know? So same with a dinosaur, like, oh, how would we know? We're just all assuming they're all stupid, but who knows? Maybe velociraptors were actually freaking booling. Like, oh yeah, all the other dinosaurs are dumb, but you don't know. Okay, sorry, I gotta get caught up on this and then go back to this. Yo, conspiracy theories are amazing. So eventually the loss of conservation matter cannot be created and destroyed. Advanced civilization, I assume, would have the ability, something profound amount of durability just to sustain civilization. My theory is that although it's improbable that we had a civilization grow and be destroyed, there's potential to have other sources to visit the Earth to try and colonize and choose not to. Whew. Uranium-238 is halfway degraded after 4.5 million years. Well, try 65 million years ago, Kiwi. That's the thing. It's so long ago. Like, just a random thought, I think that even after certain things finally deteriorated and broke down into their smaller components, large concentrations of their components together would be evidence of something more, even if we can identify what the more was, like plastic. If plastic's components broke down, we wouldn't have any more plastic anywhere, but lots of groupings of its essence. Okay. Derailed. Let's bring back in. We have dialogue. Now this dialogue needs to pull from a JSON file, and it will inform our label, which then will fill up like that. And it looks like we can fit quite a bit of text on in our label here, which is nice. And then I do want the text to be centered, and that this shouldn't affect anything. Nice. Cool. Yo, we're balling out. The sprites are really cool. Thank you. Oh, it's your fault. You're making a dino game. That's true. So much info in the chat. I know. I didn't realize everyone has is knowledgeable of this stuff. As I'm incorrect, the same way that gold deposits or other minerals. Just saw Milan's dino pop in. What's up, dude? Okay, this shouldn't affect anything nice. Okay, how do we pull text from a JSON file is the next question. That's probably going to require a tutorial, and we only have 30 minutes before I have to end stream, unfortunately. So rather than do that, you know what? We can work on this Gilly portrait and actually make it Gilly. This is the biggest difference, is Gilly has underbelly color. And also, I think there's some like areas in here that I feel like would benefit from just being black. Like, this definitely fits the style more. Like, minimizing the colors that we use. And if you go Gilly here, there's really only 3 colors. Okay, hold on. Something like that, I guess. I don't like it nearly as much. Bring back more details. Okay, but there are some things that do need to be colored black. Like the outline of this hand. Not a ton of things, but yes, some things. Or like the black outline of the axe, I do want to be colored. What, I guess this? Okay, something like that. Sure. Yeah. Okay, that's probably good enough. And then, obviously, the underbelly now. Which, I mean, looking at this, probably actually want to maybe do these colors. He's so hunched over that it actually doesn't really affect it. I barely see it, actually. It almost looks like there's no torso. Like, I wonder if we change this here. Which, by the way, I can probably... and I shouldn't have done the black outline already. I think I'm going to delete this and give Gilly more of a torso. So instead of looking hunched over, it looks not hunched over. Something like this. Yeah. And then, hold on, let me draw on the rest of this arm here. Okay, yeah, and then the rest of it can look like this. Is that a custom color palette? No, it's just one used in Ace Bright. Got a jump scene in a few. Okay, sounds good. Soul Engine Studios. So I know I had a delivery driver get mad at me because he said that his Chrome browser is not working. I recommend switching to Microsoft Edge. When we switched to Microsoft Edge, he said that it started corrupting his phone. What the heck? I love JSON files. They're great. Well, I gotta figure out how to use them. The Chromium browser has been causing issues with at least 5 different computers that have been working within 2 days alone. Although Chrome is good because of its usability and its connection to most people's everyday use, it is not efficient due to the demand of a hardware for a work computer if you're on a budget computer. Really? Never Microsoft Edge? Why would you do that to the poor guy? Honestly, I'm of the same opinion. I hate Edge, dude. I brought you some chatty people today. It's fantastic. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. So we would still have like a body here. Maybe we'd come back here. Maybe something like this. Yeah, looks more like a body for sure. Something like this, but the hand covers it. Okay. So maybe something like this. I guess we don't need to have that harsh of a black line there. We can just do that. Cool. And then something like this. Hey, we're making good progress here. I like this. I just use a gaming laptop and I'm happy campers. Hey man, sometimes those laptops put in work. Maybe the only things that would remain and be proof of our existence would be gigantic deposits of very rare materials such as technetium. Whoa. Does everyone get a custom dino avatar? Only subscribers, John does game dev. Only subs. What is this? The CDC has messaged me. Okay. Hey, just want to let you know that, never mind, I don't know what I can say on here. I mean, they literally messaged me like, hey, how are you feeling 4 years later after getting vaccinated? No reason we're asking at all, no reason. Just, you feeling okay? You're just a giant institution. Just don't read into it. It's okay. How you feeling? No, don't be worried. No, it's okay. Why would you be worried? Just a routine, just check in, just don't worry about it. Okay. Something like that is looking good. That's not strange, I know, right? Okay, yeah, give me a darker color here. Then give me a lighter color. Give me a color in between these two. I don't know how to do like a reptilian, because there's this like pattern on the tummy. I don't know, we'll just play around with it for a second. I'm not a fan of Edge because it stems from Internet Explorer, but it's primary driver for my work computer. Really, because it's also integrated into the operating system and has built-in security as to where Google Chrome allows for extensions to be downloaded from their official store that are not checked. Just don't download extensions. Also, is better support for Outlook? No, but if you use Gmail, then no. Ugh, Chrome takes a lot of RAM? I didn't know. Jeez, I must not want to work because I'm talking a lot. I didn't realize that Chrome takes that much RAM. Alright, that's looking kind of cool. Probably like bare minimum. Do something like this. Little six-pack abs going on over here. Sorry, this is hard. I don't really know. I'm not good at drawing lizard underbellies. Does anyone ever want to work for other people? I mean, as long as I'm doing what I want to do, yeah, I don't mind. But that's the catch, right? Well, what do you want to do? Play video games? Okay, well. Alrighty then. Looks shredded. Maybe do another line like down here. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Actually looks really sick. Make sure to just do the double thick outline down here. Nice. I guess that means get rid of that. Cool. Save. You broke away from Razer products because they're running 6 different applications and causing issues because they're trying to prioritize themselves. What the heck? Yeah, it does open up your task manager, and if you have five tabs open, you'll have like 12 different icons for asset reservation just for Chrome. 17. What the freak? All my tabs? Memory. It is using quite a bit of memory. CPU usage, 2.3%. Not bad. OBS is using more. Stream Avatars is almost using as much, dude. I'm about to make an impulsive purchase. That's a good impulsive purchase, though. I like that one. Yo, I just got it discounted. Did you see that? Thanks, honey. Watch the price change in real time. Anyways. Okay, this turned out No, yeah, it turned out great. Sure. Yeah, okay, it turned out great. Save it, bring it back in here. So instead of standing hunched over, yeah, hey, look at that. It's a little more full. We kind of lose that whole leg there, but oh well. Dang, I really like that. Save it. Opera was nice to my old laptop. I tried Opera, I don't like it. Not a fan. Sponsored by Honey. People whine about Chrome using up resources all the time, but it's literally all browsers. Firefox is just as bad. Yeah, OBS is expected to use more, but as a browser, you expect it to be lightweight, so you can browse around the web pretty quick. This is heavy on RAM and will slow down pretty quickly the more tabs you have open. Well, I have a ton of tabs open, so. Opera's great. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't like it. I'm a Firefox fan myself. Sushi, I don't trust Opera. Rindan, I have close to 100 tabs open. Rindan, we are cut from the same cloth. That's usually where I'm at. Okay, so we've done Gilly. Saved. Text box. Okay, so now we can do the other text box for someone like Canon. And it looks like this is the size that we're going for. So if I were to do a Canon. You know, we had some fan art of Canon drawn a while ago. Maybe I can use that. We did have this Gilly fan art drawn a while ago. Hey, actually, man, oh, Dr. Toucan Kamoon, yeah. This was sick.
Impossible, I thought, as I peered through the brush.
What the heck?
Buried under the earth was a...
Did you guys hear that? Was that from the video? Great fan art, 10 out of 10. I know, I really like it. What the heck was that sound? What the freak? You know, I really like this style. Maybe I gotta reach out to this person and have them draw me actual Gilly artwork. Because, yeah, like, imagine this instead. What the heck is that thing? It just did it again. Of course.
So lush, filled with flora and fauna, and pits large and small.
See, what the heck is that? What is playing?
Not for my shoe.
What the heck is playing?
I'd have died from a fall.
Oh, Spelunky is playing. No thank you, Spelunky. It was coming from one of your Chrome tabs? It was not. It was coming from my Steam. Also, like, the light is starting to come in through the window. Okay, this shouldn't affect anything. Cool, Gilly, cool. Sorry. Canon? I actually don't know if Canon's, got finished. Now that I think about it, I think it was not close to being finished at all. Did I save it in game, maybe? No. Pictures. Is there a fan art tab in my Discord? There's artwork. Oh my. This. Yeah, yeah. For canon. I wonder how big this is. Copy image. Holy crap, it's huge. I think I might commission my wife to draw the rest of these portraits because, yeah, I don't know. This is not bad though. Like I kind of dig it. I don't know if he's smoking or eating something or what, but I do like him. Just with a couple whiskers, an eyeball. We're onto something great. Ears. Face. Don't know what he's doing here. It was pretty good posing, honestly. Be funny if he was like leaning on his own, whatever you call it, the text box, smoking and crying. I guess. It was unfinished artwork, okay. It was just roughs. What color even is Kanan, dude? Next NPC. Cannon. Cannon head. Oh, here's the colors. Oh, and he has bright blue eyes. Wait, where the heck is Gilly portrait? Oh man, we did it on the wrong thing. Save. Okay, let me actually do something useful with my last 15 minutes here. I'm going to do the text boxes for all the next characters. So we have Canon. And then I want a darker color here. Oh, there's one right here. So this is Canon's. I actually really like Canon's. File save as Canon text box. PNG. Then we have a Riptide. Let me see what color we can do for Riptide. They don't necessarily need to be like pulled from here, but it would be cool. Yeah, like I wonder how this one looks. Oh, interesting. Like, yeah, actually, I really dig that. And it's like the same color, see? So that's cool. Save as Riptide. Text. Box. And then let's do another one. My fourth NPC. Oh, you know what? We'll have a Gorgos text box too. So hold up. And Gorgos changes color, so I wonder if we could make his text box change color too. Let me just pull him up here. Enemies, Gorgos. We have base Gorgos and then undead Gorgos. Okay, here's base Gorgos. He only has 2 colors? No shot, dude. Give me, I think it's in fall that I use 3 different colors. Yes. That's funny. I don't even use 3 colors for the other ones. Or no, do I? This is the same color. What the heck? I know that. Oh, right here. I use different colors. I was like, I know that there's one where I use multiple. I also alternatively could do the color on the back here. But let's see. Dark purple, huh? Honestly, I'm kind of scared what people will do with my video game characters if my projects ever become well known. Hey, you just gotta accept it, dude. Rule 34 calls upon your characters. I'm stepping on my skills and jumping from Visual Studios code to Visual Studios community. What's the difference, Sushi? Also, this is cool too. Although I wonder if, well, like what if we made that color the darkest? I don't know, we can save it. And edit them later. Gorgo's text box. PNG. Save. And then Undead Gorgos text box over here. Oh man, this one's gonna be really dark. Yeah, even darker than the freaking normal Gorgos. File save as Gorgos Undead text box PNG. Okay. What are the rules of the internet? Oh, come on, you know it. You never heard of Rule 34? Don't get all innocent on me now, Jake. So Gorgos talks. We have. We will have a blacksmith talking. Tanavast. Honestly, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make a Tanavast text box in preparation for the future. I think Tanavast is probably going to be one of my favorite NPCs. Tanavast text box. PNG. Save. I wish I had never heard of the rules. Well, I've heard of that, but the fact that there's a Rule 34 implies that there are other rules. I'm sure there are. I'm sure someone's made a post like that. Visual Studio's Code is a simplified coding program where community is what you use to actually create big scale products, basically like going from a hobby to computer scale program. Oh, Chrono Trigger music. What's Rule 34? Do not to not Google your characters? Pretty much. Yeah, we'll let you look that up if you want. I like Visual Studio codes. Visual Studio seems to mess up on my computer, and code is a lot lighter weight. I have Visual Studio. I don't think I've ever used it to code anything. Okay, Tanavast. Nice. Who else do we got for text boxes? We do have Hammer. If I really wanted to. I guess, you know what? Why not? Oh, is it because Hammer is on a different... Oh, yeah, Hammer. RGB, please. Thank you. Ooh, that looks spicy. File save as Hammer text box PNG. Save. Wow, I have more NPCs than I thought. Next we'll go. I mean, we already did Riptide. Oh, the Quetzalcoatlus. Oh, that's gonna be interesting how we choose to do this one. Because before, he kind of just shouts. But I guess if we're doing a text box, it'll be a lot different. I like these colors for a text box, though. Oh, we could even make it like purple and red. Wow, there's some cool stuff we could do. Matt Bird's Quest, thanks for the follow. Like, what if we did dark purple here, and then what if we did like the reds from here? That could be cool. Oh, reverse these. See, that's actually interesting. All good. Do not Reddit your characters. Wow, thank you for the water. I appreciate it. Gotta keep all mats. Gotta keep other mats hydrated. Hold us accountable. Appreciate it. Okay, I could also alternatively for Quetzalcoatlus do these two colors in brown. Wow, I love this one. This one has the potential to be so cool. I actually just really like that. Well, psych, I might just do that. Dang. Could do that. Make it a little more chill, not so red. But I think I like it red like this. Let's do this. Save as Quetzal text box. PNG. Save. Don't save hammer. Close all of these. Close out of the ghillie portrait. We don't need any of those. Our tendril attack that we still need to polish. Is that all the NPCs so far? No, we have Brazok. Ooh, I forgot the merchant, dude. This one also has crazy cool potential with its colors. Oh, excuse me. Please be RGB. Thank you. Wow, I like this one's gonna be cool. I like this one a lot already. Let's do that. Save as Brazok text box. So he's our merchant. PNG. Save. Lost to rework. He's a headless merchant. It's just because his body's gotta look, or his head's gotta look left and right. No, yeah, if you want to see the merchant, I can show you real quick. Level 1. Shopkeeper. Boom. There it is, everyone. There it is. This was drawn by my wife. The background dino beast thing. Nice look, thanks. Yeah, I know. Honestly, if there's anything that you look at my game and you're like, that's freaking dope, 90% chance my wife drew it. So, so we've done Brazok's text box. Dang, we're gonna need a lot of, oh man, a lot of images here. Gotta put the wife to work to draw them. Eli, of course, we have Eli, the bird. But does Eli say anything? Eli doesn't say anything, but we could have Eli say something. I don't know, Eli's up in the air because Eli doesn't actually say anything. You could just have it be like star star. Eli approaches you slowly. Star star looks angry. Star star looks something. I think we'll do that because it would be cool to still do Eli here. Like a text box form. Ooh, and then he can have a cool looking text box too. It can either be blue with a little bit of gold or just completely blue. Let's see. It might just be completely blue. Might be the way to go. Or we go gold, blue. I think we got to do something like the gold blue here. I think it's just too cool to not do. And then we can do the outer color a little bit brighter. Yeah, that looks too cool to not do. Saving it as Eli text box. And then I gotta wrap up stream here. We gotta find someone to raid out to. Make a indie dev's day. Don't save. Am I missing any NPCs? I'm like, oh, I'm done. But then I remember there's one more. Just one more. Hammer, Quetzalcoatlus, Riptide. There will be one. But I don't think he has anything yet. I have a small frog NPC? What the freak? When did I make this? Where does he show up? I will have Tez, but I think Tez is going to get a remodel. if I go... Is Tez in here just in NPCs? I don't think he even is. Where he's in World Boneyard? No. Maybe he's just in here. Or do I just not even have him anymore? Underworld? No. Oh, we do need one for death. We do need one for death. There's a couple different ways we could do it. Probably not these colors. Well, maybe we could. Like, definitely these two colors. Oh, excuse me, please. RGB color. Like those two, and then an even darker color for back here. But it needs to be like this. And maybe even darker. Yeah, and then what, we give it like an ethereal look on the inside that no other one has, so that you really know it's like, oh, this is intense. We could also do grayed out. No, but I think I would probably stay with theme here and we do this. Alright, this is death text box. Death text box. PNG. Save. Sorry, I was abandoning a chat for a second. So awesome that your wife has joined with you on this project. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's done some cool stuff. Blue and gold for sure. Let's raid. Creaky Lantern. Dude's making a cool game. Okay, I'll check it out. Tatas, I'm doing well. We're going to raid out soon. Small Frog PNG is nowhere in the code. He's just not used, dude. That's funny. Yet. He's not used yet. Maybe we make it so you can talk to him. Hold on, there was one... We have death, and then we have... Where did I put Tez? Is he in player? Oh my gosh, he's in freaking player, dude. He's got a weird color palette. I don't know what to do with him. Do like these two, and then I'll put this back, and then dark blue. Oh, that one is strange indeed. Guess it's... Otherwise it could look like that. Could do that. That actually looks kind of cool. If I do this darker color. Let's try one of those two. So not that one, but that one. Okay, I actually do like this for Tez. Let's save it. Tez, text box, feathered serpent, NPCs, PNG. We can always change them. Alright, Creaky Lantern. Let's find him. By the way, everyone, thank you for helping me hit my sub goal this time. I normally try and stream... I mean, it's hard, just depending on, like, baby and stuff and other stuff that can come up. But I usually try and stream 7 a.m. Mountain Time to 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Sometimes I go later, and I start later. Sometimes, I mean, it just depends. But go ahead and give me a follow if you'd like. You can also sub to me. But hey, next stream we're going for 75 for the diaper fund. And let's read Creaky Lantern, everyone. They're making a cool game. Let's see, Creaky Lantern. Only 3 viewers. Oh, this is going to be dope. Retro platformer dev work. All right, let's do it, dude. Start raid. Let me go and close on my stream. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I thoroughly enjoyed this stream. Sorry I started so late today. Tomorrow, you have my word, we'll start on time. And we'll continue working on the dialogue stuff. Hopefully by then I'll have working JSON files, and we'll be able to actually work on putting in like the different interactables. I want to make it so that you can pick different options and get different like upgrades or stuff from NPCs. Sorry if the music's a little louder than my voice. Okay, let's read out. Thank you everyone once again. Please wishlist my game. It's going 50% off for the autumn sale. If you like me, you could just buy it now. But it also has a free demo, the whole first area. Please check it out. And thank you, everyone. Stick around for the raid. Let's make this guy's day. And see you, everyone. See you, that Cosmos. See you, Rindon. See you, Kiwi. Thanks again for the gifted subs today, everyone. Thanks, Chill Game. Thank you. See you, John. Does Game Dev. See you, Sushi. Ain't buying that? Okay. Fair enough, Sushi. See you, everyone. Take care.